A great weekend for you to have a detox. You know why? Because you can rest, you can take your time, and you can just allow spaciousness in your life that's not busy. And to release what no longer serves us by detoxing means that we're able to have our organs function optimally, we're able to have more energy, and we're releasing poisons and toxins out of our body. We accumulate poisons and toxins pretty well everywhere we go, and we can't help it. Look at the packaging in foods that we have, the way foods are growing, the transport chains, the air, the water. There's so many things, and even if you think that you're living in a pristine environment, I just give you blessings if you are, because I'd love to see the whole world like that again, but it's likely not going to happen in our lifetime. So the most important thing that we can do, there's a few things, but one of them is we need to have iodine. Now, iodine in the body takes away heavy metals and poisons. It's what's called a heavy metal chelator. And right now we're in the white tiger mirror season of metal in traditional Chinese medicine. And during the metal season, it's a time in detoxing for me when we release heavy metals and poisons, and how we do that is generally through heavy metal chelation. And if you take iodine, you see iodine doesn't know how to discern between radioactive and non-radioactive iodine that comes in from the environment. And so what you want to do is you basically want to have iodine, and you want to have a lot of it, because when you don't have the iodine in your body, then your thyroid is just going to suck up whatever it can, and that can become quite toxic. Whereas if you do have the iodine, your thyroid will become saturated, and then what will happen is the excess iodine is going to go into the cells of our body, and it's going to work as a heavy metal chelator. Now, the ways that we have iodine here in the herbal dispensary are in seaweed. We've got Fucus vesiculosus, which is bladderwrack kelp. And so the seaweeds are all really high in iodine, and the seaweeds also are a fantastic heavy metal chelator. And that's something that I want you to look at and incorporate in your detox. So you can make seaweed soups, you can sprinkle kelp over your food, you can take all of those things that are like sea related that contain iodine. Another thing that we really look at in this metal season detox is having warm foods. And so we're looking at warm seaweed broths, they're really good. And we're looking at white foods, and we're looking at foods that are cleansing and purifying. So having consommé soups, like vegetable consommé, would be really good. It's getting a little bit warm at this time of the year, like in the way that we want to eat. So it's because the air temperature is dropping, we want to have warm foods when we're doing our detoxes. Making soups is really good, like looking at root vegetable soups, like earthling soups, because we've just come out of the earth element for the first 15 days of the autumn season, because the last 15 days of a season and the first 15 days is always the earth element. So we've just come out of the earth element, and now we're in the metal element. And so we want to be looking at root vegetables as well, and making beautiful pureed soups. And that is one way that you can just lighten up your digestion for the weekend and just take in some really good nourishing things. Another really good heavy metal chelator is beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is in super high amounts in things like carrots, for example. So making carrot soup, making carrot juice. Well, how a heavy metal chelator works is in the cell membrane, it goes through the fatty acid layers and it encases the toxins and poisons, and then it basically carries them out harmlessly through your blood, and it goes out through your urine. So at this time of the year, like right now, if you're new to detoxing, then just start with a really good detox where you eliminate things that you want to eliminate. Like you might decide to spend the weekend away from technology, turn your phone off. You might decide to not drive your car for the weekend, just stay home and chill out and rest. That's a really good way to detox. You can just go into plant-based foods and have a wholesome vegetarian detox for the weekend. That's going to eliminate a lot of putrefaction from your digestive tract, and that's a really good digestive tract. elimination. We've all got between, like, I don't know, up to 10 kilos or more of putrid matter in our digestive tract, and we all know a lot of parasites live in there and a lot of poisons live in there. So, you know, like, you might want to address that for your weekend detox. If you feel as though you just really want to rest, then you can go into soups and pureed foods, smoothies and juices. My favorite spirulina that I'm always talking about is perfect on a detox like this, because it gets in and it really cleans the cells in your body, which is what we ultimately want to aim for with a detox, is for clean cells in our body. So we work our way through our digestive tract, and there's so many layers to detox. The first food detox that you would do would be eliminate preservatives and additives, and then you start to eliminate meats and dairy and processed foods, and then you'd be into the wholesome vegetarian detox plan, which is basically plant-based, and you would do that for a day or more. And then the next level of detox is you would puree soups, and you would puree whole food so that it still contains the fibres, and you could do that for a day or more, and we're talking smoothies and soups. Think pumpkin soup, think green smoothies. And then the next level of detox is juices, and that goes more into a cellular detox. And then you're looking at things like, if you wanted to, like, cleanse your digestive tract, especially your bowels, you'd be looking at things like beetroot with betaine in it, which is a super antioxidant. You want to look at the antioxidants, lots and lots of rainbow foods, lots of bright colours and fresh fruits and vegetables, making them into juices and really cleansing the cells in your body. And then if you're a seasoned detoxer, and only if you are, and if you're not on any medications and it's safe for you to do so, then do water fasting. And doing water fasting for 24 hours to 72 hours is perfectly safe at home if you're a seasoned detoxer, and if you know what you're doing. Water fasting to me is only herbal teas and water. Everything is warm on a water fast. You don't have really cold things, because you want to keep your body, you want to rest the digestion. So the less, when you're on a water fast, you know you've got no insulin being secreted. You've got, you know, like, your body in a total rest state. You're in your parasympathetic nervous system, and really rest if you're going to water fast. That research shows that when you are water fasting and you're resting, the visceral fat, which is the fat that's hard to move fat, actually is the fat that gets moved, and poisons and toxins get eliminated from your body. So your body's already doing enough work. It's doing some really hard work. We just finished our 4-week seasonal detox course online, where my 25 students developed their ultimate detox plan for 3 days. Some really amazing work is coming in, it's still coming in. One of our students was doing a chakra cleanse for 3 days, and I'm looking at all the different chakras and foods for that. That was awesome. Other people were doing all kinds of cleanses, like, just depending upon what they were doing. And I think that it depends upon how you are as a detoxer, whether you're someone who's really seasoned with detoxing or whether you're a beginner. It doesn't matter. Just letting go of that one thing for a day or more can really make a difference in your life. And the more you do it, the more you want to do it, the more your body is happy. You find that you generally eat less, you start to eat cleaner generally in your life, and you start to feel more energized and better. So, you know, my advocacy on this is to take regular detoxes as often as possible. At least a couple of times a week I detox, and, you know, I don't know whether you can do that, but 1 day a week is enough for detoxing. Imagine if you detoxed for 24 hours a week. That means over the course of a year you've detoxed for 52 days, which is almost 2 months. So that's getting rid of accumulations and toxins and poisons out of your body that wouldn't have gone otherwise. So I just want to wish you lots of luck. You can connect with us if you want to detox. We've got loads of herbs for detoxing. This little video's already gone on for long enough, but I'll come back another time and talk about the herbs for it. Blessings. My name's Dominique Liv Kamal, and our website is medicineroom.com.au. And I'm here at the Ebundi Markets Saturday, and this is where we do our free community clinics, which we've done since 2004, and I love them. So I'm super happy to help you. Have a great day.